Crazy Coop goes through the park, and it rained. It rained. There's still some people out here today. But I hope you guys are doing all right. I need to fix the audio on my PC. Actually, I think there's already a way to fix it. My little brother showed me, and something to do with where you can adjust like the different audios, like on the mic or the PC. Some reason you have to like open it up and turn it on, but I can't find where it's at. But hope I'll get that fixed. But yeah, I kind of want to get more active and on YouTube again. I say that, but then I might not. It's just a motivation thing, and being consistent. But see, being consistent requires motivation. But if you don't have motivation, it's really hard to be consistent. Real easy to just put off stuff, you know, like that. Stuff that I've always had an interest in. I mean, I've always been interested in doing YouTube videos, but I'm also not one to you know, like, do things that are necessarily uncomfortable. I'm not like one of those prankster ones like Fred Beyer or Ash. I think it's Ash Alk. I think that's how you say his name. Don't get me wrong, I think Ash Alk is more entertaining than Fred. No offense to Fred, only because Fred, I think he pushes the boundaries a lot of being of, you know, people's personal space and stuff, which is okay, and I know that can be entertaining. But when you have the cops involved, because see, he goes to stores, and you know, almost every store that's like Walmart, especially Walmart, they don't like filming inside the store. It's for people's privacy mainly, I think. People that don't like to be on camera, even though you're probably not going to even see yourself ever again on that video that was recorded. You know, like, how are they going to know? Even if they do see it, I mean, it's usually not a big deal unless you're trying to make them look bad for some reason. And usually they're not trying to make people look bad. They're just trying to be funny. So I get that. But I do enjoy watching, you know, people be goofy and, I don't know, and pranking and stuff. But I'm also, I feel like I'm more of a gamer dude. I feel like I would want to do that, but then the only thing I really play is Minecraft and Halo. Maybe some Mario Kart, which isn't bad, but those games are getting older. I mean, Halo Infinite came out, and I haven't really played that. Maybe I need to play that with some people and record it. It's just, you know, I'm at the point where I'm trying to get out my own and work a job, college, etc., finishing up college or not, this or that. Either way, whenever you get older like that, it gets a lot harder to find the time, and also just to feel like you want to. you just don't feel like doing things anymore when you get older. Like, you have to force yourself, and usually afterwards you look back and kind of go, oh well, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad that I went out to the park today and walked, or did my cardio, or did a workout. But still, it's not like when, I mean, maybe it came, I'm only 24, I'll be 25 actually very soon, which is weird. But it's just at that point where the older you get, the more busier with just real life stuff you get. Like, the more busier you get with real life stuff, like paying bills, finishing up college, or if you didn't, just working and having a full-time job, because it does take time getting used to working a full-time job like that. It is a whole different life outside of high school and even college. College is already pretty different, or can be pretty different than high school. But usually high school is where the line is drawn, and it's just very different. My phone's already almost dead. And I do have to say that iPhones have gotten way better. I already was one to think that iPhones had really good camera quality. But ever since I went up, actually my brother had the iPhone 12, and I saw the camera quality on it and thought, man, that's really good. It does the dark mode where it can lighten the lighting when it's real dark outside, like at night. And so, but I got the iPhone 13. I've had it for 2 years now, and it's actually starting to bug out just a little bit, but not too much. Just random stuff, but not a whole lot. But I noticed one thing about that's like filming right here. See, like when, you know how before when you'd film on your phone, it was like always very jiggly. You notice how like when I move like this, it's kind of, it tries to smooth it out, so there's not as much bounce. See, like when I'm doing this right here, I'm actually bouncing a lot more with my hands. It should be doing more like that, but it tries to smooth it out, which is pretty cool. But anyway, this is just a random video I thought I would do. Probably should finish it up because I don't know when my phone's going to die. I think it was only at 7% when I started recording. But anyway, but yeah, I think iPhone quality, camera quality has gotten a lot better. And people always like to down Android. Look, if you get like a, see, the way I look at it is Android, like Samsung, Motorola, A11s, whatever you can think of, Notes or whatever, the Google phones and Samsung, they have a wide variety. iPhone only sells top of the line quality. Well, they try to, and that's why all of their things are super expensive, because they only sell that. Android, yeah, so unless you're buying an older iPhone, it's going to be top of the line expensive. When it comes to Android based phones, they sell anything from newer phones that are still only being sold for $200. Well, if you buy that kind of phone, it's not going to be near as good. It's going to be buggy, but that's only because they sell it for people who can't afford top of the line stuff. So that's how come you get people complaining about it. But think about it, they're not selling top of the line stuff for only $200. No one's going to do that. You're buying what you actually pay for, which is, you know, if it's only $100, $200, or $300, you can expect it to be buggy. But if you buy something equal to the same price as what an iPhone 15 would be now, let's say, it would be, you know, let's say that's $1,200. I think I bought this for a little over $1,100. This iPhone 13 when it first came out. I say when it first came out. It came out in October, like October of 2021, and I bought it in, I think, March of 2022.